everyone, my name is Riddhi and in today's video I'm going to review the fourth book in the Percy Jackson series. It is Percy Jackson and the Battle of the Labyrinth by Rick Riordan, and I actually did make a review of this book quite a long time ago. I think it was like 2 years ago, but that video was really bad. So I've decided to make new reviews for the entire Percy Jackson series. So yeah, hope you are going to enjoy this video, and now let's just jump into the review. This is the only book in the entire Percy Jackson series which I remember the least of, because there's just so much that happens in this book which is just so important to the rest of the books that come after this. But a few of the events of this books are just kind of forgettable, and I forget about them really easily, because like before I reread this book, I remembered very less. This book is about Percy and Annabeth and all those people, and they find out that Kronos' army is trying to make their way into Camp Half-Blood by finding an entrance of the Labyrinth into Camp Half-Blood, and they actually find out that there is an entrance to this mythical place called the Labyrinth in Camp Half-Blood. And they actually did not know this, but Rachel Elizabeth there, who we get a small glimpse of in the Titan's Curse, tells them that it is actually there. And later in this book, a few people are given a quest to go into the Labyrinth and try to stop Kronos from getting into Camp Half-Blood, because if Kronos' army will get into there would be war and just a lot of ugly stuff. I really enjoyed this book, but this is kind of my least favorite book in the entire Percy Jackson series, because like it's just so long and a lot of events are there which are just easily forgettable. But I still really enjoyed this book. I would give it a 3.9 out of a 5 if I were to rate it. But I enjoyed this book very much, and if you haven't read the Percy Jackson series, I highly recommend you do so. This book, I'll just give a light overview of the entire Percy Jackson series. It's a book series about this 12-year-old person named Percy, and he finds out that he's a demigod. This is all the stuff from the first book. If you haven't read the first 3 books in the Percy Jackson series, what are you doing? Go read the first 3 books first before you watch this video. So like there is a part in this book when Percy ends up on the island of Calypso. I think it's called Ogygia, and it was actually really sad that he left it. I mean, like she gave him an option to stay at Ogygia or go away and live with his friends. All of his friends were at the time that he was in Ogygia were thinking that he was dead, but in the end they actually found out that he was alive. But it just made me feel so bad about Calypso. But if you wait till I think the Heroes of Olympus, really good stuff happens to Calypso, and she ends up being free from her island prison. That is a spoiler. One thing that is really good about this book is that we get to see a lot of mythical monsters that we've never seen before. We meet a monster / Cyclops who has hundreds of fingers. So like if someone asks for an autograph, how would he write? That is kind of weird, and it just sounds weird. Like, how could someone be able to control hundreds of fingers? And in the end of this book, I think there is a war, which was really interesting. But yeah, that is all I wanted to share about this video. And thanks for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to click on the like button and subscribe to my channel. Bye.